So yeah, there was a dude with breast implants on Skid Row, rubbing his nipples and smoking meth. And then there was also a weird, like, handicapped, like, older person. Like, he might have been, like, 50 or something, probably older, looked older.
Right.
But, he would walk down the street with, like, a stroller or something, and he'd be like, he looked so fucking weird. He looked like the dude, like, the Bean. Who's the dude?
Mr. Bean?
Mr. Bean, he looked like. And this dude was like, he walked up to me and was like, you're cute. And I was like, what the fuck is happening down here? And then there was this, oh shit. There was a dude named his name was, Tony. Tony was an older black guy, and he would smoke crack. He was in his late 60s, had a pacemaker, and he would smoke crack in a wheelchair at the bus stop. And I would protect him and the other old crackheads. And I'd be, back up, motherfucker. And also, me and Andy one time, Andy doesn't do this stuff, but I would drag him down there. So we kind of stole his wheelchair by accident. Because I was pushing Andy around in a wheelchair. We weren't stealing, we were borrowing Tylenol and stuff, tinfoil to sell to the Mexican people on Los Angeles Street.
Sure.
It's called boosting. So, I was pushing around Andy in the wheelchair, going to CVS, Walgreens, and I was so that I was walking real fast with Andy in a wheelchair, and Tony's following from behind, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Tony, take a left, take a right, and then we get back, and we lost Tony, okay, and then I hit a bump in the sidewalk with Andy, and he fell out of it, and I broke the wheel on his wheelchair, so we just left it there. I went back, and Tony's like, where the fuck is my wheelchair? And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, man, I broke it. I'll get you a new one or whatever, but I will. Now that I'm a millionaire and I'm famous, I will get you a new wheelchair, Tony, if you're still alive. Okay? Then there was a woman named Donna Ray. And Donna Ray was a tranny. Okay? And, well, not transgender. Sorry. No, yes, transgender. I love gay people, all that shit. Love trannies. I don't love them like that, love them. Like, you know, like I'm cool with them and stuff.
No,
so, anyways, so Donna Ray was the only person on Skid Row that kind of intimidated me. And she was just a skinny, transgender crackhead. And she'd be like, hey, Jared, come here! And I'll be like, whoa, what's up? You're like, at first when I started going out there, she'd steal, like, you're like, give me a piece. And I'm like, at the end of it, I just ignored it because I was so desensitized to all that shit. I mean, there were gunshots going off in broad daylight right by me. I just looked, sit right down on the sidewalk. I sit down on the sidewalk. The Bloods and the Crips would protect me, not because only because I spent so much damn money with them that if I got hurt or killed, then that's fucking with their money. So I've seen people get beat up over me.
Whose white boy is this?
Also, there's this Mexican dude. Give me a rock. That's what he would say. And I was just amazed. Like, I was like, no. I went right to Crocker, and he backed off. He's like, oh shit, he's going. Yeah. What else? There was a. So Charles is.
Fucking Charles
is an older guy. So on Crocker, they're all cousins, except for me and another dude or something. They were all cousins. Like Charles is the uncle, and he sits there in his van.
Uncle Charles
sits there in his van. There was only one other white person allowed on Crocker, and forgot his name, but he was an older white guy. and he worked in treatment after he got sober for a while, but he said his dad passed away, and he relapsed, and he went overboard when his dad passed away. Okay, so he sits there in his van, smokes crack all day, older white guy, and I've smoked drugs with a 70-year-old woman. Oh, I can't forget C. Shout out C, dude. C was a wild crackhead, okay? But he would protect me. He'd like do this with my hat, like just play with me, like shit. But he was like my big brother or uncle or whatever, and he would protect me. I felt safe as fuck with C because he was the craziest motherfucker around, and I was safe with C. So he one time my laptop got stolen by a dude named T, and T used to like try to jerk off in front of me and shit, and T stole my laptop and he gave it to somebody. So I paid a Crip $100 to get it back from me. Got it back from me, right? And T was like, "You really gonna protect this peck of wood?" To C, and C's like, and he's like, and C was like, man. But yeah, like, and then here, he was nicer than all the other dealers. He was nicer. He one day I was like getting real skinny, and he said, "Come here." I said, "What's up?" I said, "What, I do something wrong?" He said, "No, I'm concerned. Get into treatment." You know you got a problem when your drug dealer is telling you to get into treatment. Oh, here's another story. One time I walk, I'm about to buy something over here. I said, yo, and he's like, this big ass black motherfucker, okay, huge motherfucker. I'm talking like Shaquille O'Neal was like, he said, "Yo, I got you," and I just ignored him because here's my dude, not this one. Socked me right in my fucking nose just for not answering him. I said, "What the fuck?" I said, "Did you just punch me?" I was so high that I didn't even feel it. I said, "Did you just punch me?" And he said, and I said, "You didn't knock me out though." And then here was like, "Don't say that, don't say that." And I ran down fucking the street. No, because he started chasing me. I ran. I'm tough. I ain't stupid. So I started running because he was a big ass motherfucker, and I didn't have a strap on me or nothing. But what the fuck? Yeah, he started chasing me. And then, oh, here's another one. One time I was protecting myself from 3 dudes. I had a big 2x4 of wood, like holding it, like in case I had to use it to protect myself. He said, "You ain't that crazy," and I said, "Wanna bet?" And then he pepper sprayed me, and I started running. Right? I started running because before that, I found $20, and the guy was claiming it was his. So they pepper sprayed me. So I had to run. Can anybody please tell me where the bus stop is? Can anybody please direct me to the nearest bus stop? And then I ran up to my Cuban crack dealer who said I had nice teeth one time. He's like, "You got nice teeth? What the hell?" So I said, hide me! I got pepper spray. There's drool coming out of my mouth. He was like, "Go over there, hide over there." Ran into the market, hid behind a shelf with food on it, and this guy, the clerk, comes up. "Are you okay?" I said, "I got pepper spray." He pours milk in my eyes.